Number 7, I'm going to try to eliminate some variables here. And it's kind of similar to number 6. I'm going to make one of these a positive 6x and the other one a negative 6x. So, to make this a positive 6x, I'm going to multiply that 2x times a 3. 3 times 2x is going to give me 6x. 3 times a negative 3 is going to give me a negative 9y. A 3 times a negative 2 is going to give me a negative 6. And now I'm going to multiply this second equation times a negative 2, because that will give me a negative 6x. Watch this. A negative 2 times 3x is a negative 6x. And a negative 2 times negative 2y is a positive 4y. And a negative 2 times a negative 3 is going to give me a positive 6. So now I'm going to combine these two equations. When I combine these guys, they're going to cancel out. Whenever I combine these guys, it's going to result in a negative 5y equals negative 6 combined with the positive 6 is going to result in a 0. I'm going to get y by itself, so the opposite of multiplying by negative 5 is dividing by negative 5. So I've got y equals 0 divided by negative 5 is 0. So y equals 0. So now what I'm going to do, and I'll do this in red, is I'm going to take y equals 0 and I'm going to plug it in for any equation, it doesn't matter, and I'm going to see what x equals. So whenever I do that, I'm going to use the second equation. So 3x minus 2 parentheses equals negative 3. Inside the parentheses, I'm going to put a 0 because that's what x equals. So I'm left with 3x, a negative 2 times 0 equals 0, so plus nothing equals negative 3. Let me clean up this equation because I don't really have to have that plus 0. So what I'm left with is 3x equals negative 3. I'm going to get x by itself, so I'll use the inverse operation, divide both sides by 3. I've got x equals a negative 1. The reason it's a negative 1 is because when you divide a positive and a negative, when you divide a negative and a positive, it's going to result in a negative answer. You learned that in 7th grade also. So, my resulting answer in coordinate pair format is x is negative 1 and y is 0.